तो फ्रेंड्स, आज मैं एक नया लेक्चर लेके आया हूँ। आज हम इंडस वैली सिविलाइजेशन पे फर्स्ट पार्ट जो है अपलोड करेंगे और इसको मैंने दो पार्ट्स में डिवाइड किया है। तो आज के पार्ट में फर्स्ट पार्ट में हम इंट्रोडक्शन देख लेंगे इंडस वैली सिविलाइजेशन की, देन एक्सटेंट देखेंगे कहाँ से कहाँ तक ये सिविलाइजेशन फैली थी, और उसके बाद हम इसके मेन टाउन्स और सिटीज़ के बारे में जानने की कोशिश करेंगे। एंड फाइनली आज के लेक्चर में जो हम टाउन प्लानिंग, जो मेन फीचर्स थे टाउन प्लानिंग के, तो उसके बाद उस पर बात करेंगे। तो फर्स्ट इन 1853 देयर वाज एन इंग्लिश मैन अलेक्जेंडर कनिंघम। तो अलेक्जेंडर कनिंघम वाज द फर्स्ट पर्सन हु फाउंड अ सील दैट बिलोंग्ड टू द इंडस वैली सिविलाइजेशन इन 1853। लेकिन अगले तकरीबन 7 डिकेड्स तक जो है इस पर कोई रिसर्च नहीं हुई और ना ही कनिंघम ने इसकी तरफ कभी ध्यान दिया। बट फाइनली 1921, दिस इज़ अ हिस्टोरिकल ईयर, व्हेन एन इंडियन आर्कियोलॉजिस्ट राय बहादुर दयाराम सहानी, आरबी सहानी जो है, फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम ये एक्सकवेट करता है हरप्पा सिटी को, हरप्पन साइट को इन द पंजाब प्रोविंस नाउ इन पाकिस्तान। So very next year in 1922, R.D. Banerjee, another archaeologist from India, he excavated the very important site of Indus Valley Civilization, Mohenjo-daro, in the Sindh province of Pakistan. Both these sites are in Pakistan. And these are the two important sites. They are around 483 kilometers away from one another and are interconnected with the Indus River. And then the third site that also exists in Pakistan, Mohenjo-daro, 150 kilometer in the south of Mohenjo-daro, and again it was found on the river Indus. So thereafter so many sites have been identified, and up to current era, up to present, total number of 2800 sites, those belong to the pre-Harappan, mature Harappan and the later Harappan phase. These has been identified in both India as well as in Pakistan. Now, why it's called Harappa? Because the first important site was excavated, it was Harappa in the Punjab province on the banks of river Ravi. That's why this civilization is called Harappan culture. Then it's also called Indus Valley Civilization because the most important sites, the premier sites, that of Mohenjo-daro, the most important site, town of the Indus Valley Civilization, and the Mohenjo-daro, these two important sites, and then several other important sites discovered in the initial stage were found on the river Indus. That's why it's called Indus Valley Civilization. Now if you see this extent, तो ये जो है from north शिवालिक hills से लेकर in the south Arabian Sea तक फैली हुई है, and from west Makran coast, that's on the Afghan Pakistan border, Makran coast, यहाँ से लेकर ये मेरठ नॉर्थ ईस्ट इंडिया के जो एक important city है, तो यहाँ तक फैली हुई है, and it forms a triangular shape, यानी ये triangular shape बनाता है. The total area that has been counted, it is around 12,699 square kilometers. यानी 12,699 स्क्वायर किलोमीटर्स का टोटल एरिया जो है काउंट किया गया है, and one rough estimate say that around 5 million people, means 50 lakh was the population during its mature phase. Now the mature phases, it's roughly taken from 2500 to 1900. Even some scholars are saying that it's from 2600 to 1700. So their date varies. But as per the R.S. Sharma, it's from 2600 to 1900. And if we take the total area of this, it was bigger than the present day Pakistan. आज का जो पाकिस्तान है इससे बड़ा था ये इसका total area. And bigger than the contemporary civilizations that was in Egyptian Nile Valley civilization and the Mesopotamian civilization. तो इन दोनों civilization से जो इसकी contemporary civilization थी, यानी उसी वक्त ये दोनों civilization भी थी, और उसके साथ साथ चाइनीज सिविलाइजेशन दैट्स कॉल्ड द हांगहो सिविलाइजेशन। तो ये सबसे बड़ी सिविलाइजेशन जो थी ये उस वक्त वर्ल्ड में थी। नाउ इफ वी टेक इट्स इम्पोर्टेंट टाउन साइट्स की बात करें तो वी हैव हरप्पा, देन वी हैव मोहनजोदारो, देन वी हैव चंगुदारो, कोटदीजी, and then we have in India we have Banwali in Haryana, then we have Kalibangan, Black Banglas in Rajasthan. We have a very important town in Gujarat called Lothal, that was a port city, and we have Sarkotada again in Gujarat. We have a Rakhi Gadi and Banwali both in India, in Haryana, India. So these are the important sites, and if we take the this area of these sites, then Dolavira, it's 50 hectares, its total length area is 50 hectares. Then we have Sarkodada 150 hectares, we have Rakhigadi 250 hectares, we have Harappa 150 hectares, and the most important and the biggest or the largest site is Mohenjo-daro 500 ha. And Mohenjo-daro is also called Mount of Dead because this city जो है ये time and again this was built and then destroyed. It got destroyed because of the floods. Now if we see the town planning, अगर हम इनकी features, town planning features की बात करें तो first important town planning features में that the city was divided into two parts. The upper parts called citadel or acropolis, and in the upper parts जो होता था सिटी का this was enclosed with a wall. तो एक वॉल के साथ जो एनक्लोज किया जाता था, बंद होता था, अपर पार्ट सिटाडेल या एक्रोपोलिस जिसको हम बोला गया है. एंड देयर रिजाइड द एलीट क्लास, और एलीट जो होते थे, रिच पीपल जो होते थे, दे रिजाइड देयर, एंड एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव ऑफिसेज वेर आल्सो इन द एक्रोपोलिस और सिटाडेल. देन देयर वाज अ लोअर पार्ट ऑफ द टाउन और सिटी. तो लोअर पार्ट देयर द कॉमन इनहैबिटेंट्स, कॉमन रेजिडेंट्स जो होते थे वो रहते थे. And the most efficient thing about the lower part was that the houses were built in a grid pattern. यानी रोड्स जो होते थे वो राइट एंगल पे इंटरसेक्ट करते थे, और बिल्कुल जिसमें चेस बोर्ड जो हमारा पैटर्न रहता है चेस बोर्ड का, बिल्कुल उसी तरीके की जो होता था सिटी, लोअर सिटी डिवाइड होती थी एंड ग्रिड पैटर्न में ये डिवाइड होती थी. सो रोड्स इंटरसेक्ट ईच अदर एट द राइट एंगल. Then the second important about the feature of the town planning is that so house pattern. So houses were mostly built or constructed of burnt bricks, and this was a unique feature of Indus Valley Civilization, because if we see the Egyptian civilization, there were only sun-dried bricks were used to construct the houses, and in Mesopotamia these burnt bricks were used, but not on a large scale. These bricks were used on a large scale in the Indus Valley Civilization. And houses were having its own bathroom, then kitchen, then courtyard, and in Kalibangan each house was having its own well. And these houses were single story, and or some houses were also found multi-story or double story. Then the next important feature of the town planning is the streets, the roads. Roads were 13 to 39 feet in length, and these intersect each other at the right angles, and which enabled it these roads to इनको जो है easily they were cleaned because of this wind. Easily ये जो है clean हो जाते थे because of their unique pattern जो right angle पे ये intersect करते थे. Then the next is the most striking feature of the Indus Valley is its drainage system. So there were the well-knit system of the drainage, and it seems that the Indus Valley civilization, the people of Indus Valley civilization जो थे, they were very much conscious about the health and hygiene. So these roads were built of burnt bricks. Then these were covered with stone slabs and bricks. And each house having its own bathroom, and this bathroom, the drain of that bathroom was connected with the main drain. तो ये एक striking feature हमें मिला है, and these drains were built with the burnt bricks. Then the next important is the this great bath that's found in Mohenjo-daro. जो great bath हमें मिला है, and it's 11.88 meter in length, then 7.01 meter in breadth, and 2.3 meters in depth. And the floor of this great bath is built with burnt bricks. This There were the flight of steps, stairs on both sides. तो दोनों साइड में stairs, steps बने हुए थे. And there were side rooms to change the clothes. And there was a room where the well was there, which from where the water was this put into this great bath, into this tank. तो वहाँ से ये वाटर इसमें जो आता था. एंड फिर एक साइड में एक होल भी था where the dirty water was thrown out or exited. So this is believed, it is believed that this great bath, it was used for the ritual purposes. Maybe there was some sort of religion followed by the Indus Valley people, and this was for ritual purposes. And same type of well have been also excavated in Dholavira in Gujarat. तो ये एक्सपेक्ट किया जाता है, ये अंदाज़ा लगाया जाता है कि these baths were for ritual purposes, made for ritual purposes. Then the next important thing was the granary, the most important granary जहाँ पर फूड को स्टोर किया जाता था. It is found in Mohenjo-daro. It's 45 meter in length and 15.23 meter in width. So it's a big granary that has been excavated in in Mohenjo-daro. And then 6 number of granaries have been excavated in Harappa. And similar type of granaries have been also found in Kalibangan and Benawali in Haryana, India. So these were the striking features of this Indus Valley civilization, and it's believed that this was an urban civilization because we have the evidences of towns, use of burnt bricks, houses, roads, granaries, trade, use of currency, seals were used at currency, and then the other striking features, that's great bath and the house patterns. So these were some important town planning features of Indus Valley civilization. Hope you will enjoy the lecture, and do subscribe, share and like my lecture, and do not forget to comment.